Welcome back everybody into another backtesting session. We left the last time with Friday the 4th of February and we are getting back with the Monday the 7th of February. As we can have a look over here, we don't have any relevant news. It's just a regular Monday, sorry. And yeah, let's see based on price action if we have any interesting anything happening that might be interesting. So let's have a look at here. So far we have these previous lows where we want to see the price action closing down and retesting it. Let's see now if we can create already a new high, because now we are waiting of course for 820, which is around over there. If we have a clear cut break and retest of these highs, we can take continuation buys due to the market structure. We can see that price is making new higher highs and higher lows so far from the start of New York session. Let's see now. Okay, looks like the price is just in the range, therefore confirming my PSAs, failing to break below. I mean, this retest is actually showing us there's no retest actually, there's no breakout yet. Still we are making these lower highs and lower lows, but I want to see a clear break of this area for possible continuation sells. New 4 hour is over there. New York Stock Exchange opening soon. Nothing really mattering too much. Still hovering at these lows. Looks like this is a no trade area, no trade day. Let's see. Okay, we have a strong push. Even though there wasn't any news, we have now some volatility coming in. If that can break above, might be good, but otherwise, yeah, it's just a no trade day. As you can see, it's weird, but it's really there isn't any reason for us to take a trade during this day. So let's quickly move on to the Tuesday, the 8th of February. Do we have anything interesting over here? We have good trade balance. We have the trade balance. Yeah, nothing really that should affect too much the dollar as per fundamental report. Again, we have these lows, we have these highs, break and retest as always. So let's continue. Now that's a clean breakout. Let's see if we have a retest of this area, or maybe it's just an intermediate one. Again, now we are creating a new further price sensitivity area for continuation. Okay, so we will take this entry, which will be a loss. Okay, let's see now if the price breaks this area. Oopsie, I'm not trying to watch. Okay, let's see if the price breaks this area. Or we will need to take so let's see if now the price breaks out this area, breaks and retests it, or we have a full correction, especially breaking below these lows and possibly below now the key level again. I want to watch it and be very careful about it. So far the price is bouncing. We are coming into New York Stock Exchange opening, closing a little bit below. We are now seeing a possible retest of these lows. Okay, with volume, we might even take a high risk, high reward entry over there. That would be another loss, and then we will take probably another attempt with the new 4 hour. This will be another loss. Let's see now if this one works. Okay, this one at the end is a win. Okay, so that's why let's taking high risk high reward entries. Price didn't give any retest over there. Actually, not really before taking off. So I'm glad that we took the entry at this area, and we're now coming at the London close. So still overall a winning day, plus 15 pips should be. So let's continue with the Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday the 9th of February. Do we have anything interesting on the table? Not really. We have some Fed speaker later on, but not really anything relevant. Let's see now. Okay, this is New York Open. We can see that we have this strong PSA, these lows, for possible now sells. Let's see now above the eyes if we have some opportunities, and yeah, we also want to monitor this area for possible reaction. So if the price comes over there and then continues up, that would be great. Otherwise, yeah, simply not an entry point, but simply a monitoring point over there. So let's see. This is after New York Open, we are now staying above. I want to wait for the 8:20 AM Eastern as always. We are possibly getting a double bottom over there. Now I would love to see some further price action above these highs and lows. Now we failed to break above, so I want to be mindful at these areas. We're almost coming into the new 4 hour. I want to see if the price is actually staying below there. We might see a continuation below. That will be a super high risk high reward entry. Okay, which so far would have gone 30 pips. Coming back, this could be our entry, possible entry. If we didn't take this one, the high risk high reward, the second one would be the entry. Lot of bullish price action, not something that I really would love to see. We'll still be below our previous PSA. So let's see now if the price reacts or just breaks above. Yeah. Okay, so in any case, let's say that we took this very high risk high reward entry, will be a loss. This one will not be taken, of course, because I will still be in this one. Yes, that's 25. Yeah, that's absolutely not 40 pips. We are now breaking a retest of this area, possible, for possible now continuation bullish. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so that was it for the day. I'm not really sure if I would love to take this entry. Really high risk, high reward. Yeah, if that's the case, I take the entry over there. Most likely it's a loss. That's 12. Yeah, it's a further loss. So I think we are down for the day. Of course, we are down for the day. I think we are down for the week. 2 high risk high reward entries. This one was a little bit unlucky. 1828.5. I will need an 1824. Yeah, 1824, but I actually only got to 1825. A little bit unlucky, but and yeah, this one was the break and retest. So it happens. Let's see now with the next day, which is a Thursday, the 10th of February. Let's see if we have any news coming. Okay, we have the CPI. So let's see now. Going to be very slowly because it's CPI, and we're going to see a very big candle spiking up or down. Okay, so that's when it is coming. So we have these lows, we have these highs for possible continuation up, or we have now these previous lows, but I don't think they're really relevant now. I mean, there wasn't really a strong market structure over there. right before the news. So I want to be very cautious about the price action now, and I would love to see the data. So the data is coming with an increase, very strong increase, jobless claims improving, yes, but due to the fact that the CPI is so strong, I'm really bullish on dollar and bearish on gold, because I'm really pushing towards a hike. The rates need to be raised more, so interest rate hikes. So I'm very bearish on gold. So let's see now, where do we have the market structure formed for us to take the trade, or if we have to wait some more time. So now the price created a high over there. We're breaking below these lows. Okay, yeah, we have a full correction. Quite a weird price action, I would say. I could have probably taken this loss over there, I think, and I will watch this area over there to be retested. Yeah, actually the opposite. Yeah, really high CPI, not really expecting this push bullish. Now let's see the reaction at the key level, at this previous area. If now we have a retest on the upside, okay, we might have this strong PSA, but I would love to see this area being broken down again. For possible sells. Yeah, simply a very messy price action. Okay, so if I add the sells over there, the high risk high reward sells, yeah, that's too tricky. I saw it, but it would be too high risk to enter. So I would love to have taken an entry over there. It would have been a loss. The price action is quite sketchy. From the bearish side, I'm not expecting this low volatility now and volume on gold after the CPI, but still we are breaking and retesting these lows. This was some sort of intuition entry based on the break strong. Okay, liquidity grabbed at these highs, and then the retest of these lows, expecting a failure to break. So this would be more an intuition win, which would be safe still after this time, after this pullback. And now let's see if we have a further retest of these lows for possible continuation down, coming into New York Stock Exchange opening and the 10 a.m. Eastern. So we'll wait for New York Stock Exchange's opening. Not a lot of volume. I don't know if we have any news later on. No, we're not waiting for anything. Yeah, on Friday we don't have. What do we have? Yeah, we don't have anything. So it's still a very weird price action, I would say. Yeah, very weird price action. We still have the 10 a.m. candle opening, and if I had to be honest, I would have probably taken this loss after New York Stock Exchange is open. This is right before that. This is right at it. Weird price action, yes. Absolutely. So let's see after the 10 a.m. candle, what is actually doing in the price action with this mess. So we have these highs, we have these lows, we have this intermediate high over there, in this area. Okay. Kind of failing to close below, so I will want to break out of this area. This might be a very interesting buy. this buy would have worked. I'm not really sure if a buy over there would have worked. So we would have had this buy at this previous lower high, these buys. So after this, after the TP, if I had to take it, I would have lost. And I don't know if now this entry would be a winning after the break and retest of these previous highs. Yeah, we'll go 1836, 1840.5, which would be probably a very close win. Yeah, weird price action. I really want to check it out and to rewatch it. So this is the CPI. So we have the release of the data over here. Right at this time, is coming very much increased. So I would expect that the Fed will push further down the economy due to the unless it it's not really. We have the previous week the FOMC. Thursday, Wednesday. No, we didn't have any. So I'm not really sure why the price action was so weird. Yeah, I would be expecting price action to push very aggressively bearish, but it was actually pushing bullish and acting weird. So we are on Thursday. Yes, the jobless claims were increased, but compared to the CPI, it's not really relevant. So the month over month, it was even increased. It was more than expected. It's lower than previous one, month over month. So that might be relevant. Anyway, simply looking at price action, we are making new lows. Sketchy. Yeah, that's a kind of price action that will really fuck me up. And then we break above the key level at 1828 and we have 90 pips in a few minutes. Then ranging. Fail to break below. Then when we break below before the New York Stock Exchange opening, we then fail to continue down because we have these lows. We fail to break down. Then we break and retest these highs, which is a possible good entry. Okay, we are breaking and retest these highs and continues bullish about 26. We have also another opportunities. Wow, that was quite a weird price action, I would say. Let's continue with the 11th. So it's already a Friday. We have the Michigan at 5, which is a 10 a.m. candle, so nothing happening up until then. New York open over there. So let's see, we have these lows, mainly these lows. We have these previous highs with the proper price action and direction. So let's see now the movement. Okay, we're already breaking above before the 10 a.m. candle, so not really safe as an entry, safe as an PSA. This previous high with a double top might be a better entry. Now I want to see some clear price action either below or above. Okay, now a lot of price action staying at the key level. So it becomes my new area of interest. Okay, still slow volume, but we indeed have a break below these lows. Not a full retest of the key level up until now. Yeah, nothing really mattering, nothing really convincing as per price action. There's nothing really clear cut that say, wow, this is the price action. We also have these previous highs now that can be very high risk high reward entry for buys. but with volume. Look at the size of each candle. That's not a volume time that I want to enter, expecting price to go 45 pips. Like here, at least now, 2-3 candles make up for 12 pips. Here, 2-3 candles are just 5 pips. And look at this is not for me a breakout. Okay, now the size of the candles with New York Stock Exchange opening are getting better. We have now a retest of these previous lows, again of the key level, with a possible continuation bullish. Also, a brief retest of this one would be great for continuation buys. But yeah, the price action is just very shitty, I would say. It will only go 45 pips, yeah, after the retest of this area with a clean breakout. But very, very sketchy price action. Unless you enter, I entered over here at the retest of this previous area. But look at it, I will not enter buys at this area. I would prefer to enter buys over there, now, over here. And will still be safe in this with this stop loss. Still safe and then goes to TP. Yes, that's the entry as per my trade idea. Looking at the volume and volatility in the chart. So we also had the Michigan at 5 coming up very, very bad. So let's see at 5, did we have any? Yeah, that was the, I would say that this one was the liquidity grab. Yeah, right before that, and then the continuation bullish. So yeah, even a buy above this area with the fundamentals might make sense. I don't know if that then the price will continue bullish or not. Probably we have another chart coming up, but it's either this win or the win with the fundamental news and the breaking above for the continuation up. So now let's see. No, yeah, okay, nothing was happening, so yeah, we're coming into the next Monday. Next Monday, it's the 14th of February, St. Valentine's, and nothing, no news, so it will only be price action. A lot of volume already, so very, very interesting to see. We now have these previous highs for possible continuation buy, and we have these lows for continuation lows, sells. Okay, now we are breaking and retesting it. It looks like looks clean, looks like the price can continue bullish. Okay, we'll have a spike down to the key level, still this entry will be safe. I would really want to see a breakout of these highs, yeah, for continuation bullish, and that will be a win. Awesome. Very good. And yeah, you will also have had the retest of these previous highs for the continuation up. Yes, slowly, but would have gone to 45 pips even this entry. Now let's see. What do we have over here? Oh, below. Of course, buys will be in continuation above highs. Okay, strong buy after New York Stock Exchange is opening. No real entry over there. You can see how the candle simply broke through and closed bearish. Now we might have high risk high reward sells over there. I want to be cautious about it. Okay. Okay. So far we are seeing that we have this retest of these highs that we're going to see in the next one with the 10 AM candle in the next chart. So now, so we had these. This is the previous one. Okay, we had this win. So we're going to see with any price action or above these highs. So over here. Okay, let's see the second part. We're coming into the 10 AM candle. So as I told you, only sells below there, only buys above there. We have this intermediate area for possible retest. Very good. No entry. You can see that the candle simply closed and at that level. Failed to break up below these lows. Now we're breaking above with a little bit of volume. We said there is no news. 10 AM candle, it's opening, so that's why this was the pullback. It's open, and we might take a high risk high reward buy over there. Yeah, which would be a loss in this case. So a loss, only going 20 pips. Now I want to see if the price action is going below these lows, or this one for possible continuation sells, or above these highs. Okay, yeah, we have some buys over there, which would be quite unfortunate again. So if I was to trade, that would be unfortunate. Lot of bearish momentum, yeah, and price simply failed to break above. Then we close, break below. That's the same situation. I will not say that I would take these sells, but yeah, that was the situation, the possible correction that I was looking for. And yes, so now let's move on to the following day, into a Tuesday. Tuesday the 15th. Do we have anything? We have CPI in various Spain or Europe. We have the PPI coming up, so let's be wary of it. The PPI is coming increased, more than expected, but still lower than previous. As it happened with the CPI, the previous one was revised on the upside, so the previous one was actually higher than the one that was actual revealed the month before that. So I'm not really. It's quite sketchy. It's quite sketchy. I think that the CPI over here was so sketchy the last week, because it was the first time that it was revised. The previous one was revised the way that the CPI was calculated. So that's also might be the reason why the price action was so sketchy, and the reaction from the market was that sketchy. Yet we'll only take buys above these highs. Let's see now with these lows, because the PPI is still high, so if it affects, I will still expect a bearish side on gold. Only this low, below these lows, we have this liquidity grab. Let's see if we have any further price action that might be sketchy. As you can see, failing to break below, even with the news. And now let's see if we have a possible bullish confirmation above this area. Okay, will be quite sketchy. An entry, very high risk high reward entry over here would still be okay. High risk high reward entry over there would be a loss. This one would be a win. Now let's see if we have the continuation up. Yes, looks like it. An entry at the level. This one would be a win only around there, yes. So we might have possible trade idea. The one is above these highs, so this would be the entry. I don't know if that would be a win or a loss. Yeah, that would be a loss. But I mean, I just took the profit over there. And yeah, let's see now. I will take buys above there. Sells mainly below these lows. sells mainly below these lows. Okay, so did it make sense, this entry? Yes. Okay. Very strong bearish candle. This is possible retest of these lows. Okay, so this would be the possible entry right after New York Stock Exchange opening. Yeah, that would be a loss. Let's see now. Bouncing from my PSA. Possible high risk high reward buys over there. Yeah, the price action is very, very sketchy. Now we are staying below. We might possibly have continuation sells. Safest entry will be below these lows. Yes. And not really happening so far. Not sure if there's another part of it, but yeah, this would be a win and a loss. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on to the 16th, which is retail sales day. Retail sales coming very strong, very, very bullish, very, very good, I would say. All the data are very, very good. So I might expect a bearish price action on gold, but we have these highs and we have these lows. Simply as per market price action, market structure, I will take these entries after the news. Okay, data is coming. Let's see. There's a slower impact that I was expecting. Still, nonetheless, we have possible breakout above these highs for continuation buy. Okay, which will be this entry. Okay, that will be a win. Very good. So it will win around there. So of course I will only wait for buys above. We have this area that might be retest on the upside. We have these lows for possible continuation for first sells safely below the key level, or the safest below there again. Okay. So yeah, slow price action. After New York Stock Exchange, we could have had this push up for possible continuation buys. And yeah, if I wanted to take an entry, that would be probably it. But after that, it was done. So now let's move on to the following day. Okay, it's New York open. 17th. Let's see if we have any news. Jobless claims coming very bad, very, very bad. So I'm expecting a push on gold after the news, which is okay. This is before the news, so there's no entry yet. Okay, so this is the news, and we add the retest. So that's the news. We had the retest of these previous highs for possible continuation bullish. Okay, yes, that should be a win. 25, 37, yeah, should be a win. I don't know if the price will continue to push up or not. I'm going to check it later. Very strong correction. We're coming into the new 4 hour, so I'm not sure if this will be a win. I will say so, but I will check it later. We have this PSA for possible sells. Only buys will be above these highs. Okay, this might be the sell correction. I don't like that he pushed already this much and bounced exactly over there, but I don't really want to take it to take into consideration. Yes, so from there it will go 37. I still have to check it as well because I'm not really sure about this one. Let's see. Yeah, price might give us another opportunity now with the New York Stock Exchange opening, which was over there. Still further break and retest of these lows, the possible entry and continuation sells. Otherwise the safest sell will only be below these last lows. Yes, now price is breaking above these highs and possibly retesting it. Oh yeah, simply price action very weird. So if we had to take this buy, would be 1893, 97.5 is reached, absolutely reached. So yes, that's a win. Very good. And let's see this one. This one would be 1890.5. I will need 1886, which will not be reached. So that will be a very unfortunate loss. Nonetheless, it's a loss. So now I don't know if we have, yeah, I think we had the last hour after the 10 AM candle. So let's see it. Okay, it's it's simply the next day. The price action was probably nothing. 18th of February. Maybe I was very lazy. No news today, and it's a Friday. So let's try to finish the week strong with some nice win. And so of course sells below these lows. Let's see above these highs. Do we create any market structure? We're now breaking and retesting the key level. It's right before it's actually after 820. That's a possible entry over here. It's still the first. I know it's quite sketchy about this entry because it's still the first volume spike after the New York Stock Exchange, but there is some healthy volume already from there. So let's see if we have a continuation up. Now we push like 20-30 pips and then we are failing to break. We are now making a possible retest of these lows. So a possible stop loss hit, it's actually very likely to be a sell trigger for a trade. Maybe it's pushing up, or simply the volume is not there. Yeah, so that would be a loss. Okay, New York Stock Exchange is opening, pushing below and taking us out. Let's see if the retest of the key level is actually good, or for the retest lows, I will probably take the continuation sells below these lows. Otherwise, I will be looking for something over there, or better above this, above these previous highs. Okay, not a lot of volume now after below these lows, so we might also want to see a spike below here before entering. Otherwise, yeah, it's just messing around. So now let's see with the new 10 AM candle, and let's try to get back this loss. Okay, it's 10 AM, so as I said, we have these last lows for possible sells, only above these buys, these highs for possible safest buys. Okay, now we are coming probably with a strong push down and with a possible entry. which will be another loss. So not really a good way to end the Friday, but yeah, that's what it is, and the price will simply continue in that direction. Okay, so I think it was a little bit of harsh 2 weeks. I think we booked more losses than wins.